Hey everybody, this is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading, my lovelies. Today's reading is called What's Coming? The Good Shit Only, okay? So we are gonna get in with the good stuff and we're gonna get hyped, we're gonna feel good. And I've got some different songs for you guys to choose from. As you know, I love incorporating songs into my reading. But before we get into the songs, I want to go ahead and let you guys know if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, details are in my description box. Additionally, if you would like to purchase one of my decks, that is going to be soon available to you. I'm just working on getting everything set up and I'll let you guys know when that goes live. And finally, if you would like the extended reading for any of these piles, I'm going to have the link to my Vimeo channel for those of you that would be interested in purchasing the extended reading. And also, I am not personally doing personal readings at this time. I'm going to use the time instead to make more videos, turn out more original content for you guys, and make more decks, okay? And then maybe at some point I will resume personal readings again, but just wanted to let you all know that, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and look at our energies here. Let's look at the songs, okay? So we have Level Up by Sierra. We have Feeling Good by Nina Simone. We have Boss Bitch by Doja Cat. We have I Am by Young Baby Tate, okay? So all four songs specially chosen by me for this reading, and I'm excited for all four of them and for all four piles, okay? And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be mixing up all four songs and then placing them on a pile, okay? And we're going to have four piles, as you can see here. So right now I'm going to take the four different songs, and I don't know what they are, what I'm choosing here. We're just going to let Spirit guide our way. Spirit, will you guide my way with my song choice here? Okay, I feel like that's good. And we're gonna go ahead and put a song with every pile, all right? And we are going to move forward, okay? So as far as choosing a pile goes, we have four different piles, as I mentioned. We have pile 1, which is the orange tea light. We have pile 2, which is the purple tea light. Pile 3 is the red tea light, and pile 4 is the yellow tea light. So orange, purple, red, and yellow. And you can go directly to the description box below to click on your pile. And you can definitely watch more than one pile if you feel like you need more than one good stuff here, okay? Which we all do during these times, I feel. And this reading was actually inspired by that song that I just was showing you guys called I Am by Young Baby Tate. And it was such a empowering song. I was like, I have to make a reading for everyone about what's coming, the good shit, okay? And I have pre-shuffled oracle cards for every single pile as well. These are pile number 1's oracle cards. And I don't know what's in the pile. I don't know what song you have. And of course you have your tarot deck here, all right? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1, thank you for coming to your reading today. You chose the orange tea light. And your reading today is called What's Coming? The Good Shit Only. Okay, pile number 1, so let's get into it. I just heard pile number 3, so maybe some of you need to watch pile number 3 as well. There may be a special message for you in there. So or there might be a special message in there for one of your friends too, is what I'm getting. I just felt the need to tell you that, pile number 1, okay? So let's take a deep breath and channel into the energy. Before we do that though, I want to let you know we will be having a Vimeo extended reading where we will go deeper into the energy. We will look at what's next for you in romance and love in the next 30 days. And if a person comes through in this reading, we will certainly look at that person too, okay? So join me on my Vimeo channel, description box, link in the bio. You can find that, okay? So I'm like impatient. I want to get into it. Okay, pile number one. Spirits, angels, and guides, please help connect me to the energy of my wonderful pile number ones and open me up to the good things that are coming their way. All right, pile number one, with no further ado, let's go ahead and take a look at your song, my boos, okay? And your song is Level Up by Sierra, okay? Awesome song. So let's go ahead and I have some lyrics I'm gonna read you from that song, and then we're gonna get into the reading, okay? Okay, so for those of you that haven't heard this song, you can look it up online. It's a really fun song. It's really fun to dance to or work out to. It's really upbeat. And so the lyrics I chose from this song say, "Though them old mistakes are gone, I won't do them anymore. That's old news. This is new news. I did that before. Turned nothing into something. My comeback on 100. Less talking, more action. I just keep elevating. No losses, upgrading. My lessons made blessings. Fake friends get dropped like weight. Team love don't want no hate. I'm grinding, I'm shining. Thank God I never settled. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning on another level." Oh, I love it. I got chills, right? And it's so interesting. I mentioned a friend too at the beginning of your reading here, because it says fake friends get dropped like weight. Team love don't want no hate. I'm grinding, I'm shining. Thank God I never settled, okay? So some of you could be leaving some people behind in the dust in 2021 and leveling up here. And you may have had to let go of relationships or friendships that were just not on your level anymore, right? And it says, my lessons made blessings, right? So those of you in pile number one, I feel like you've maybe gone through some Saturn lessons recently, and you've come to understand that even through hardship, you learned so much, and you're that much better because of that, okay? So you're moving away from the old news and you want the new news, the new, baby. And you're saying those old mistakes are gone. I'm not going to do them anymore. All right. So yeah. And your guides are here going like this too. They're like, level up, right? So let's go ahead and get into it. I got chills when I said that, right? Your guides are like, thumbs up. Let's go. Level it up. And okay, cool. Pile number one. Let's get into it. So Spirit, can you show me what's coming for pile number one? The good shit only, please. Please and thank you. Ooh, we have the visionary. I feel like people are going to be listening to you more and taking you more seriously, pile number one. And I feel like, it says the world is filled with possibilities here. Courageous, imaginative, knowledgeable, inspired, conceptual, but still humble. Yeah, you guys are definitely, I feel like people are definitely going to be listening to you more, and they're going to be taking your viewpoint more seriously is what I feel, okay? And your experience is paying off, pile number one, is what I want to tell you here. We have victory. I shall celebrate. I shall rise. I will let victory make me wise. Number 35. Okay, so some of you here could be coming up on your 35th birthday or close to that. I feel 34 here as well. If it's your birthday coming up soon or you just had one, congratulations, pile number one. But yeah, I feel like, victory, right? Those old mistakes are gone, right? I won't do them no more. That was old news. This is new news, right? So it's the new. Like I said, pile number one. We have the third eye chakra. I love that, okay? I feel like some of you here could be 35 or 36 as well, with the number 6 coming up here. But yeah, it's really interesting because the vision is associated with the third eye. So I think you guys are looking more to long term now. You're seeing farther into the future, and you're realizing that some of the petty things of the past are no longer of service to you. And I feel like some of you, if those of you who have a spiritual business or a spiritual practice, or your readers yourself, get ready for a new vision, get ready for victory, and get ready for upgraded abilities, baby. And when you gave up those old mistakes, when you gave up those old things from the past, Spirit is saying here, you won over those things, and your abilities and your ability to see and and make determinations is going to be much stronger than it was. We have Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Okay, number 41. So some of you could be meeting someone here, I see, with the Nightingale spirit, maybe unexpectedly. I think everyone else sees that you're probably ready to have this kind of love in your life. I'm seeing DIY, do it yourself, right? So I feel like a lot of you have been having that mentality of like, I'm just going to do it myself, right? And you've just been like, level up, I'm going to do it myself. I feel like some of you have been working really hard here. Okay. And it may seem kind of obvious now, but I feel like you guys are ready. I feel like you guys are ready for that love. I'm seeing the name Trent here. Trent. For somebody, okay? You may know a Trent, or at work, or in your life, or a family member, or someone that you're dating, but that is a detail to clarify the reading for you here. We have courage, yeah, and actually courage came up here. So it's the courage for you to actually speak up now. It's the courage for you to share. With the nightingale sing too, it's like the nightingale is singing, right? So it's also about your throat chakra. It's about, you know, knowing what you believe, putting it out there, and having the courage to do that. Good for you. We have root chakra here. So you are very protected through this victory, okay? Spirit has always been on your team and has always been pushing you through, and has always had your back, even if you felt alone at times, pile number 1, okay? And even if you've been privy to the negative habits or patterns of others, and you've seen how others have been stuck and how that's hampered them, I feel like you're moving beyond that here. We have the 3rd house, perception. Yeah, so I do feel like you guys are becoming more intuitive, and you're perceiving things a lot more than you did in the past. I feel like in the past, some of you could have been very distracted, and, you know, and you may have lacked some focus because of the energies that were around you. It says, fake friends get dropped like weight. Team love don't want no hate, right? And here it says love is all around, right? So you are in service to love, pile number 1, and that's why your dreams are going to come true, okay? And we have perception here. So you've noticed that the way that you share your ideas, the way that you speak with authority, etc., that all affects others' view of you, pile number 1. And I think you're starting to understand. And I think some of you are not putting as much out there as you used to on like social media, things like that. I think, or to be judged or to be looked at in a negative way. I feel like some of you are pulling back on that energy and are instead, you know, putting that back into yourself, okay? Or putting it back into your art. I do think some of you here could be involved, or artists here. I'm seeing the word art. Yeah, so your perception of life is changing is what I feel like, and you're becoming, your mind is actually opening, okay? Yeah, we have the 8th house here. So you have taken some losses, haven't you, pile number 1? You know, we take our losses, there's intensity, and there can be mysteries and secrets or obsession with the 8th house. And, you know, how you perceive that is actually what's changing you, is what I'm seeing here, okay? And let's see what else we have. Oh, I knew she was going to come up. I love that she came up for you guys. I saw her as I was pre-shuffling. And this is the Diamond Star, or Destiny. I focus on service and follow my higher purpose. Yeah, so you are having the courage to follow your higher purpose, pile number 1, and you're not letting those old habits or patterns here become stubbornly stuck within you. You are charging forward and moving forward on what you see and what you know your vision is to be, okay? And I do feel like we have intimacy in the 8th house and the Nightingale. So I do feel like some of you are going to be meeting someone here too. Oh, we have the Knight of Wands. Yeah, those habits, the Knight of Wands, if there's one thing I can say about the Knight of Wands, if there is, you know, a knight here that could level you up and push you to the next level and give you a nice kick in the ass when you've gotten a little bit too comfortable, it's definitely the Knight of Wands, okay? And talk about victory, right? It's like, woo, I'm on fire, right? And I feel like, you know, you guys could have had some energy around you that was weighing you down, right? No more though, no more with courage and the diamond star here. I feel like you guys are having a lot of courage. You're pressing forward with your agenda and with what you want, okay? And we have yes here. So some of you are wondering if your perceptions and how you've judged a situation is correct. And spirit is coming through, whether it has to do with a friend or a work situation or a lover, and spirit is saying, yes, you are right. And your perception is correct, okay? So, you know, you don't need to spend a lot of time in confusion or questioning yourself. It says, them old mistakes are gone. I won't do them anymore, right? I don't think you need to spend a lot of time questioning yourself anymore. I think you just need to clear your third eye, get rid of distractions, focus in on what you want and go for it. Pile number one, okay? Yeah, we have the 8 of Cups here, or moving on, 8-8. So there could be a Leo or a Scorpio that you're moving on from. There could be a relationship that you moved on from, whether it's a friendship, you know, and I feel like it could have been kind of a rude awakening here, but, you know, it was necessary because it's moving you into this new energy. It's helping you to level up. And I remember I used to listen to this song after a breakup that I had. And, and I remember like I started doing new hobbies that I hadn't done before and taking risks and going out and, feeling better about myself and just thinking about that old relationship and thinking like, how did I ever think that person was a match for me or and I could literally feel myself like leveling up. I could feel myself like opening myself up to new things. And I figured out that relationship was really limiting me and it wasn't that fun either. Okay. And so you guys may have been around some people who you felt like you couldn't be yourself around, or you had to limit your what you could see ahead in the future. And I feel like that's no more. Okay. You guys are blasting through that here with the Diamond Star and the Knight of Wands. And I feel like you guys are very clever too. And your ideas are important, pile number one, with the third house here and the third eye. I mean, your ideas are extremely important, and and you have taken some losses, but guess what? Those people are not going to be able to go where you're going because you truly are leveling up. And in the song, she said, "Thank God I didn't settle. I'm grinding, I'm shining." All right, on a whole new level, pile number one. So let's go ahead. And it's so healthy to move on. Your guides want you to understand that even though it's painful and it's hard, it is very healthy for you to move on. It's good. And I'm seeing pecans. I don't know if some of you ate pecans or recently or are having them now, or you like them a lot on salads. But I'm seeing pecans, okay? I don't know where that is coming from, but hey, you gotta go with it when you see it. And your angels are like, yes, you are onto something. Yes, your ideas have relevance, okay? So what is the good stuff coming in for pile number one? What is the good shit coming in for pile one? Show me the good stuff. Ooh, it could be a person here too, King of Cups. We have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel like you guys are going to have, a lot of options on your plate here. I think you're going to be like, well, there might be 2 options on your plate, actually. But I also feel like you guys, if there was any situation that you felt upset about, or that you felt was a really harsh ending, or that you felt like, it was going to be rough to kind of get over, I feel like Spirit is saying you're handling that energy beautifully. You're handling it beautifully, and you're moving on with grace and nobility even, okay? And you're moving on with a lot of emotional strength, and you've matured so much through this situation. And it might be hard to see it right now because the lessons run pretty deep here with Judgment, but your heart is becoming lighter, okay? Your heart is becoming lighter. That's amazing. Yeah, Queen of, oh my God, I love it. I love it. And the High Priestess, okay, one of your guides is here. and hidden in plain sight, but I feel like nonetheless, we have the King and Queen of Cups. So no doubt you are moving on to a much better match for you, pile number one. And if you're not looking for a match, this is really just you like coming into your sovereignty is what I feel like with this king, your emotional sovereignty, all right? And it's having the good company of others around you and not feeling confused anymore about how to perceive and move forward. It's like something became very clear to you, pile number one, that it could not continue on in its current form. And although it was upsetting, it lightened your load tremendously, or it will. This is saying what's coming, right? And so this reading is called What's Coming, right? So I do feel like, an emotional, release is coming here for you guys in pile number one. And I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of peace and harmony, okay, with this Four of Cups here. Like, I love this Four of Cups because she's extremely grounded and rooted in herself. And she's not even really, she's very content with what she has. She's not even worried about that fourth cup. It's there, but she's more content in her own internal, process here. And I feel like some of you, she looks like she just came from yoga or working out or meditating. And I feel like, she's being very healthy and she's being very connected to the earth and very grounded. And I feel like you guys are going to become a lot more emotionally grounded, and you're going to feel like it was all worth it, okay, is what I'm getting. Like, you're going to feel that the changes and the endings that you have experienced, even though it might have put you in upheaval, it was all worth it in the end, okay? And you will have peace, all right? You will have peace. And look at this, Eight of Pentacles, okay? This is when we're leveling up. This is the work that we're doing, and we become so engrossed in what we're doing, and we become so focused on what we're doing. It's like the rest doesn't even matter because you're so into your own like self-evolution and improvement. And actually, when I first heard this song, I was at a dance class, and at the time I had always wanted to take dance. And that relationship, I don't know why I don't ever usually talk about my own self in readings, but this song just really kind of means something to me. And as I was at that dance class, I was engrossed with learning the new dances and being happy because I knew I was doing something that I always wanted to do but never got around to because of that relationship, okay? So, Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy, and I feel like you guys are finally getting the mental space and time and distance to really focus on some cool projects and cool things that you've wanted to do. And maybe because of circumstances, you were not able to do them in the past. And I think people are going to leave you the fuck alone for once, okay? Pile number one, like you might just be like, I just kind of want to toil and work on my projects and do my things. And I want to just be at peace emotionally. I want to spend time with my partner. I don't want to have to keep getting pulled in 1,000 different directions, right? And I think you guys are going to find your peace, right? You're going to find a lot of stability here with the Hierophant. I do, and I feel like there's this element of, what do you want to say yes to, right? Like, what do you want to commit to? Because you are in a phase of leveling up here. So what is, the Hierophant can be about commitment. And it's like, well, what do you want to commit to? What are the things that are important to you? And I feel like you're also going to be asking a lot of questions of authority figures as well, pile number one, like authority figures at work or in your life. I feel like you're going to be questioning things a lot more and doing things your own way, okay? And you're going to see that your way, it was actually better. And you're going to wonder, like, why did I ever doubt myself, okay? And you're going to see that sometimes people are just figureheads. They don't really know anything more than you, okay? And especially if you've been putting in a lot of work and effort, it's like that's going to pay off. And I do think you guys are going to, I don't know why I just heard get your day in court, but I think you're going to get your, you're going to get your moment to kind of question the way that things are and like, question the powers that be is what I feel here too. Yeah, and I do think that you're going to be very sharp when you do this. And some of you might be like, I don't know, right? But I feel like, you know, other people may experience you as being, you know, kind of a rebel rouser, or we have the Knight of Swords here, or kind of kicking up dust in situations or stirring the pot. But it needs to be done. Otherwise, things get too, like, it gets, right? And you had all this visionary third eye energy coming out, and your guides are saying yes to this, okay? And they're telling you to move on from not thinking that your viewpoints matter, because you do have great ideas to contribute, and you do have a new way of looking at things, and it needs, and the situation needs it, okay? If this is a work situation, I feel like for some of you guys, this is a work situation too. The situation needs it. It needs your input, big time, okay? Otherwise, it's gonna become a relic and not even be, you know, relevant anymore. So it's important that you share your energy with this, share your ideas and your thoughts, okay? What's coming in here for what's the good shit, Spirit? Two of Wands. I feel like some of you guys are gonna be like, my work here is done. I changed the things I was gonna change. What next? You know, what next? What's going on next, right? And I feel like, you know, that's cool. Your guides are happy that you're doing that. I feel like it says, I focus on service and follow my higher purpose with courage, okay? We could definitely have some Leo or Aquarius energies here. And I love her. I love this picture. I feel like this could be one of your guides. How beautiful. I see the number 8 here again. So 888 is popping up in your reading a lot. Maybe your birthday's on the 8th, or you're an August Leo, or it adds up to 8, like it's 17 or something that adds up to 8. 26th, right? The birthday on the 26th would add up to an 8. But yeah, I mean, I feel like an 8 is also a number of organizational power and strength and control, okay? So yeah, I feel like your guides are beaming this 8 energy at you, and they're like, even if you think you look weird doing it, or you're concerned about how other people are gonna react, have courage, okay? Because these situations need your energy. And they need you to help move them in a new, exciting direction is what I'm seeing here. Now with the Two of Wands, it's like, I think you guys are going to have some opportunities to do things your own way, okay? And I think some of the like more stagnant or settled energy that you've been experiencing, it's like, I just heard this song, You Can Go Your Own Way by Fleetwood Mac, right? It's like, you can go your own way, pile number 1. And I feel like you're going to do that. We have 9 of Wands. So some of you are going to commit to learning something or studying something more. And I think it really is going to improve your confidence and your ability to kind of speak on things is what I see, okay? Like, you know, this is a Sagittarius card. So when I think of that, I think of higher learning and study. And it talks about the moon in Sagittarius, and it's a card of great strength, okay? The 9 of Wands. So it's like, I think you're going to put the effort and the work in. When I think of leveling up, it's like getting up early every morning so you can get your workout in and start the day right. It's like level up, level up, level up, right? And I think you guys are going to put in the hard work. I feel like some of you guys are going to try to study something new, and you're going to be very successful with that. It's going to resonate with you here with the Knight of Wands, and it's going to make you think about future opportunities, okay? Like, what could I do with this information? Let's see, what else, Spirit? What else can pile number 1? Anything about what's the good shit coming for it with love for pile number 1 here? Ace of Swords, more communication, more honesty, more truth. A better idea of who it is that you need in your life based on past circumstances. You guys are going to be quite sharp and a lot more understanding of what it is that you need. Yeah, there's the 8 of Cups again, all right? And it was here too. And I definitely feel like you guys are moving on from something in your life right now. Even if you have a current partner, you know, the way that things have been going, if it's been dampening the intimacy between you two, or there hasn't been enough, you know, straightforward, open communication, I feel like this is all going to change. And I feel like you're starting to see more of what you need, okay? And you're like, it isn't here, I'm gonna go find it. And you're finding more of what you need. There it is, there's the Strength card. That's what I was looking for. Okay, I was talking about number 8, and I was seeing your guide here was showing me number 8, all right? So, and your guide is showing me that time isn't linear, and she's watching you with great interest to see what you do, because you do have free will, pile number one. And she's always intrigued with what you're doing and what you're up to. And she's saying that your destiny can never be, can never be shaken, all right? And that you are on the right path. Don't doubt yourself, because every day you do something, you get closer and closer to what you want, pile number one. And yeah, you guys are resonating with the number 8. And I wish that is there music that is associated with the number 8? There probably is. Maybe there's a meditation you can find online. But I do feel like the number 8 is really important to you guys right now. Strength is your card right now. This is all about owning your authority and courage, right? This courage, definitely feeling for those of you that have any kind of Leo in your chart, or if you don't have to have Leo in your chart, right? It's just you're embodying a very regal and controlled yet loving manner, okay? And it says, team love, don't want no hate, right? It's like with the strength card, you're not putting up with any bullshit anymore, pile number one. You don't have time for it because you're busy doing other shit, all right? And you'll show force if necessary in a situation, but that's not what you're about. You're really coming at it from more of a loving angle, okay? So we are going to take it to the extended reading next. And I know it looks like for some of you here, you guys have left behind a situation and are moving on from something. And we're going to go into, what's coming next for you. If you met someone recently, we'll find out their intention towards you. We'll get more into your love and romance energy, okay? My pile number ones, I hope you enjoyed your reading, my darlings. And that is your good shit. I hope that you enjoyed and take care. Thank you. And let's go ahead and move on to pile number 2. This is such a fun reading to do. I love being able to share all the good shit with you guys. Oh yeah, right? So let's get into it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the purple tea light, and today's reading is called The Good Shit, What's Coming, okay? Or What's Coming, the Good Shit. I inverted those. Silly me, right? Pile number 2. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. We have a pile of oracle cards. We also have a song that I've chosen to go with your reading, pile number 2. And we will have an extended reading too, where you can click the Vimeo link in my description box, and we will go more into your love energies, romance, the next 30 days, who's coming in, their intentions. We'll get into more of that on the extended reading. But with that being said, let's go ahead and channel it in. Spirits, angels, and guides, please help me shut my big trap and let me connect to your energies. Connect me to the energy of pile number 2 and their beautiful, beautiful uprising. Okay, pile number 2, let's go ahead and get into it, my purple pile. So what song is the good shit for you right now, pile number 2? Let's check it. You guys, oh nice, cool. You guys got I Am by Young Baby Tate. And this song actually inspired this entire reading. I heard it for the first time yesterday and I was like, oh my God, I love it, right? It's such a fun freaking song. Look it up. It's very empowering. It's a wonderful manifestation song, okay? So for my pile number 2s, you guys are in a big, huge manifestation point of your life right now. So it's very important that you're giving yourselves the right affirmations, the right thought patterns, that you're really keying into what you want so that you can bring that through on the 3D plane, okay? So I'm going to read you some lyrics from your song, and I do hope you'll listen to it. It's a really great song. Okay, so your lyrics are, I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that bitch. I am gonna go get that bag and I'm not gonna take your shit. I am protected, well respected. I'm a queen, I'm a dream. I do what I wanna do and I am who I wanna be because I am me, right? Look in that mirror. Tell yourself everything you want to hear. Tell yourself you're that bitch and make that clear. Never stressing, never lacking, got no fears, ain't got no fears. Okay? Yeah, I love it. It's such a fun song. It's like she's saying, I'm gonna go get that bag and I'm not gonna take your shit. I am protected and well respected. I am a queen. I am a dream. Oh, pile number 2. I love it. Yay, I love it. I'm getting chills. I'm crying. I'm like halfway crying. I'm like, pile number 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what's coming. What's the good shit for my pile number 2s? Please and thank you. Ooh, we have the great nurture. I give and receive nourishment. And look at this. For those of you that love animals, or you have pets, or you have children, just know that everything's cool, everything's okay. I feel like with this moon energy, you guys are, by connecting, by self-love and nurturing yourself and giving yourself those affirmations that you need to hear. It's like you're being your own best advocate, you're being your own parent. And you're really taking care of yourself, okay? And I feel like some of you may wear some cute high heels, or you may, walk around like that on your cute high heels, being like, I give and receive. I am that bitch. I am well respected and protected, right? Talking about being well protected too, with the baby and the mama deer here. It's like, absolutely. And actually deers are in some of the mythologies, deers are very fierce. Like there's the deer woman who can like trample you to death if you, if you fuck with the people that she loves or cares about, right? And your guides are coming through here too to say you are well respected and you are protected. Do not doubt that for a second. Okay, let's see what else you have. We have harmony. As I create, I will share. Harmony divine with love and care. Very nice. Okay, number 27 here. So some of you could be around that age, or you're thinking about what it'll be like when you're that age. Some of you could be wanting to have children around that age too. Again, it almost looks like, for a second it looked like she was helping someone wash their hands, okay, which is really interesting, but it can also be like, and this harmony is saying, as I create, I will share, right? So as you manifest, you will share and help others rise up. And in the song, she's saying, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm rich, I am that bitch, okay, right? And mothering energy can be very fierce, right? It's not just, there is that loving, nurturing side, but it's also fierce, all right? Pile number 2. And with harmony here, we could have some Libras in this pile, or Cancers in this pile with the moon. Pisces as well. Yeah, here we have the solar plexus. So this is where you guys are getting an infusion of power. And I honestly feel like this song is like an infusion of power to your solar plexus. It gives you so much energy, and it makes you feel like I'm the one I've been waiting for, and I'm the one who's going to get it done. All right. And you're going to do it very gracefully and very beautifully, pile number 2, because you have harmony here. I don't think you're about stepping on other people's toes to get what you want. I think you are just very determined, and you will be, okay? And some of you may worry about that, like, what if I step on somebody else's toes? Or what, and Spirit is saying, do not worry about that. Your essential nature is to seek harmony and balance in all things. And I feel like some of you could be like, a Cancer, Pisces, or Aquarius or Libra, but have Aries strong in your chart or something like that. You know what I mean? Where you have this, you want everything to be in harmony, but you also have some fire in you too. And 411 is on my clock right now. So you guys are like, I need the 411, Natalie, right? I love that. Let's go ahead and, I love it. Antelope spirit. Look at this, the deer and the antelope. Wow. Yeah. And it says life is speeding up. And she's saying, I am rich. I am that bitch. I am going to go get that bag and I'm not going to take your shit, right? So she's saying, I'm going to go get my money. I'm going to go get what's mine. I'm going after it and I'm not taking anybody's crap. But the number 2 is very harmonious. So I don't think you're going to like destroy others on your mission here, pile number 2. You don't have to worry about that. I think you're going to keep things in perfect harmony and perfect balance here. But, life is speeding up, so get ready, baby. Like, get yourself ready, get the right amount of sleep, get the right amount of rest, and get ready to get up and rile yourself up in the morning and get ready to go because your life is speeding up. Oh, look at this talent. I feel like some of you may be very good with words. You may be very good with like rapping your own selves or some kind of spoken word or poetry or some type of speaking. Or written word here. I feel I'm getting the name Lila, Lila. I feel like some of you guys are extremely talented here with this talent card, and you do it in a way that is very graceful and very loving towards others too. Not in a way that takes away from other people. It's just that you're extremely focused on what's in front of you, okay? Good for you. Your guys' talent is speeding up, okay? And I feel like some of you are going to start getting noticed here because young baby Tate, I think her first name is Tate. She's a Taurus, and some of you could be Tauruses watching this pile too. And she started her career like when she was very young. And I think she was around 15 or so, and she was probably singing and dancing, much sooner before that. But she's relatively young. I think she's only like 23 or 24. I was reading her Wikipedia page. And so some of you could be some very, you could be younger and you don't have to be, but some of you could be some pretty young talents out on the scene here is what I feel too. All right, so we have harmony, and then underneath that we have cheaters never prosper, committed to another. So I do feel like some of you may have had somebody that was interested in you, that was married or committed to another person. And I think, or you may have just had people in your life who cheated on you or who treated you wrong or who lied to you and went against your principles surrounding harmony, okay? And keeping the peace in your home and with your loved ones in your life, okay? And some of you are regaining your power and strength after going, and you're finding you have some real talents that you can capitalize on after coming into contact with somebody who really, really was a liar or a cheater is what I'm seeing, pile number 2. Ooh, we have the moon again. We have the moon twice. We have the moon with feelings, okay? So, I think you guys with solar plexus and the moon, you guys get very strong reactions to people in your stomach or your solar plexus when somebody is off or they're lying, okay? And some of you could be very psychic that way. It could be a talent as well. And with the moon coming through here twice, I think you're very much governed by cycles. So as I said, your life is speeding up now. So it's important that you get enough rest, that you get enough sleep, that you take care of yourself, that you do your manifestations and your mantras, because you are very sensitive souls and you do pick up on other people's intentions. And some of you may say, well, sometimes it's hard for me to tell around the people that I care about. I can tell for others, but not for myself. And, Spirit is saying that there were some lessons surrounding these situations, but you're moving forward from that now, okay? Life is speeding up and you're going to get more. There's going to be more that's revealed to you is what I feel, pile number 2, definitely. We have the mystery. More is going to be revealed to you. So there's a lot of things that, and I just got the word true, 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 okay? So there's a lot of things, and we have psychic abilities, ESP, the cosmos, universal truth, the oneness. And I feel like, like I said, this is coming out under speeding up. And I said, some of these mysteries and some of these things are going to become clear to you. Pile number 2, okay? We have the Oracle. Wow. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. Somehow I just got chills. Some of you guys here are very strong intuitives, right? And if you had any kind of, I feel like some of you would be very good with mudras too. Mudras are like things that you do with your hands to create certain energy. And I love what she's doing with her hands and the way she's sitting. How beautiful is this, right? And this is called card number 19, the oracle or forecast, right? I feel like some of you here could be very talented oracles yourself and very young at that, or you found your talent at a very young age, okay? And some of these challenging situations that you got into, some of these icky feelings that you would get in your stomach, and some things that you didn't always understand, but you move forward anyway. I feel like all of these things are going to become clear to you. Pile number 2, Ace of Wands, get ready to create, get ready to find your power, get ready to go on the scenes and make it happen, right? Get ready. This is the original manifestation wand. The wands are manifesting, okay? So the wands are about manifesting with spirit. And you guys have the Ace of Wands. So it's like a gift from the heavens, all right? And Spirit is creating this with you, pile number 2. Abundance, wow. So you guys, not only is this, I feel like you guys are starting to understand more of the feelings and things that you would get around your relationships. And I feel like you're awakening to that and you're realizing how important harmony is within you in order to do your work from a place of harmony. And you're becoming really focused. You know, you're saying, I am going to go get that bag, abundance, and I am not going to take your shit, okay? And I feel like this is very important for you guys in this pile. Ooh, damn, I'm done. I'm going to retire. I'm done. Pile number 2. You guys got the Magician, the Master Manifester, and it freaking says manifest on this card. And I told you guys this was the manifestation pile. So you guys are manifesting your abundance here. And you're going to look so good doing it. Don't think for a second. And people are going to want to see you succeed. Pile number 2, you deserve it. The light's on you, baby. You've got that winning smile. You've got that glow. You just keep pushing, baby. You keep it pushing because you guys are the manifesting pile. Lucky you, pile number 2. Keep it coming, right? Keep it freaking coming. We've got the Ace of Wands, abundance, and manifest, okay? So again, she's saying, I'm going to go get that bag and I'm not going to take your shit. I'm protected. I'm well respected. I'm a queen. I'm a dream. So if there's anyone that tried to bring you down, pile number 2, they did not succeed. They did not at all. And Spirit, you are a darling of Spirit. You will always get a second chance every time in your life, pile number 2. Don't you even doubt it for a second. We have 9 of Swords. So I can tell that you've been worried. There's been some things going on in your life that haven't, that might not they haven't gone your way, or they went in a way that you didn't expect. And it may have caused you great concern, okay? And Spirit is acknowledging your concerns, pile number 2. But your fears cannot stand up to the power of your will to push forward, okay? And for those of you that feel that you've lost your will to push forward, Spirit is saying here, no, you've just begun. You're just starting. You're building on what you've already done, but you're starting another chapter, okay? So buckle up, baby. Buckle it in, all right? Let's go ahead and see. What is the good shit? What's the good shit for my pile number 2s? Can you tell me, Spirit? What's the good shit? Okay, you guys, harmony, right? Mental release from the anxiety or the fears that you've been having, the restless nights, not being able to sleep, wondering what you're going to do. How does this fit into the overall plan? How does this even make sense? Right? I think you guys are going to get some release from that, okay? And look at her holding on to her tummy there. I feel like some of you do get feelings in your tummies about situations or people or things that are not right for you. And those feelings are very important, okay? And I know sometimes I get those feelings too, and sometimes I kind of want to run from them, or I don't really want to, and Spirit is saying, like, be with the feeling. Even if you're going through an uneasy experience and you're not quite sure how it's all going to turn out, Spirit is saying, be with the feeling, okay? I'm seeing the number 2 here. Oh, and we also have it here on this antelope card, all right? So some of you could have a birthday on the 2nd, or be born in February, or just number 2 could be important to you, all right? But let's go ahead and see what good shit is coming in. Ooh, look at this. I love it. You're getting so much control over your mental body, over your thoughts, and you're not letting any negative, like shitty, fucking bunk ass energy disrupt your mental peace and harmony, okay, pile number 2? And it's very important for you right now that you do that, because you are in a new beginning. You have the number 1 manifestor here in the Ace of Wands, and you are activating your solar power and your willpower, your Mars drive and energy right now. So it is very important that you have a clear head, okay? And I do think you are going to start to understand things at a greater level. And I think Spirit is helping you understand why situations had to change. Even if you felt like you were left in the dark, or that you weren't sure why things that happened, why they did, Spirit is like, no, it is because it's because we needed to release you from this, because it was really like mentally toxic for you. And now we are helping you understand how to clear your own mind and get with your own intellectual kind of, and I feel like some of you guys, like I said, with writing or words or being clever and creative, I feel like you guys are going to be receiving these gifts. All right, when you kind of let go of this worry and things like that, you're going to become very mentally clear. And I think it's going to help your tummy as well. It's going to help you get out of oh, look at the good shit, the Empress. Okay, so some of you you may have an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, who is super interested in a Taurus or a Libra here. But I do feel like freeing yourself from this pain and negativity from the past, and learning to really honor your body and what messages, what intuitive messages is your body bringing to you, is going to give you so much clarity, pile number 2, and it's going to help you create on a fucking phenomenal level, pile number 2. Like, it is going to help you create and be productive on a level that you've never experienced, okay? And with this King of Swords, I'm feeling the confidence in that song when she says, I'm going to go get that bag and I'm not going to take your shit, right? King of Swords, not taking, right? It's like, I'm not even going to waste the energy here because I got shit to do, all right? And I feel like you're going to meet someone who has their priorities straight, is also what I feel, pile number 2, okay? In the past, if somebody left you in the dark and you weren't sure, who you were to them in their life or what you meant to them, and the situation was making you feel very uneasy, I feel like you're going to get control of this situation, okay? And you're going to step up to the plate and be the one to help yourself move through that, okay? Like, you can trust yourself, pile number 2. Queen of Swords, once you look at that. You know what? In pile number 1, we had the King and Queen of Cups. And now in your pile, we have the King and Queen of Swords. You know what that means, baby? A match made in motherfucking heaven. And by embracing your own heaven and doing what you're meant to do creatively, putting your work out there, putting yourself out there, and being confident in yourself, this is the energy that you bring through, okay? And talk about not taking anyone's shit. That's the Queen of Swords energy, okay? To me, this just shows me you're taking control of your mental body, and it's going to put you in a much better position to be productive and create that abundance and manifest that life that you want. I feel like some of you are wanting to manifest a new home or something that's a lot more comfortable for you, or a work situation that's a lot more comfortable for you, okay? And depending on, I'm reading for a lot of people here, but I am feeling like a new home. Some of you wanting to have a much more comfortable home, or you want to feel much more comfortable, like you want that harmony, right? We had the harmony card that came out. You want to feel like you have your rightful place and that you can be comfortable sharing your ideas very openly, okay? And not worried about what everybody else is going to think about what you have to say, because you have some amazing observations. I'm getting Virgo energy here too. We have the Star and we have Judgment, right? It's like, I am going to go get that bag and I'm not going to take your shit, right? With the Star and Judgment. I love it. I feel like people are clapping for you. I'm really drawn to this. I feel like, can we get a standing ovation for pile number 2? I feel like you guys have gone through a lot of change and a lot of disruption in your life. And right now is the time to steady yourself, okay? Pile number 2, steady yourself and prepare yourself to be surprised. The mystery of life. Be prepared to see how, when you have control of your mind space and you're laying down your boundaries with great, clarity, that it's a round of applause from your guides and the people around you. I feel like some people around you may be happy that certain things are no longer in your life or are no longer resonating with you. They're going to be like, thank God you kicked that person to the curb. Thank God you let go of that shit, okay? I feel like people are celebrating with you on this one, pile number 2. And we have the Star card here. So you guys, with the Star and the Empress, you guys are being inspired on a new level, okay? And you're being nurtured by spirit. You're being held. And I think you guys are going to really bring forth some unique thoughts and ideas. And for those of you that are writers out there, or you do any kind of writing in the work that you do, get ready. Get ready to motherfucking shine out there. Any type of writing. I mean anything. You guys are going to be, whether you're on social media and you have to write things, whether you have a job that has to do with that, whether you're a teacher and it has to do with helping others, get ready to write or communicate better. Get ready to get on fucking fire, okay? Get ready for some scorchingly hot new ideas. Get ready for the people around you to applaud you. Get ready for your attention. Pile number 2 is what I feel. Queen of Wands, get ready for your attention. There you go. Get ready for it. It is coming. It is coming. You are going to be the hot piece on the fucking menu. Get ready to have your confidence come roaring back. Get ready where you trust yourself even more. You stand in your integrity. And, and if something doesn't feel right, you call it. You're now at the position where you know more about yourself than you ever have before. And if something doesn't feel right or something doesn't feel good, you're going to fucking call it. Ooh. I'm so glad I drew one more card. Oh my God, pile number 2. You guys have the Magician twice. Fucking twice. I cannot with your pile. I cannot. I mean, wow. I feel like you guys are in your authority. And if you don't feel like that, you will be. Because life is speeding up. If you felt bored or you felt on the fringes or that you weren't being seen, get ready, because it's not it's not going to stay that way forever. And you guys are going to get the peace that you need and the clarity that you need for sure. And after that, things are really going to move fast. Things are really going to explode. And I feel like for those of you that are starting businesses or you're launching something or you have a new idea, get ready for it to shake, rattle, and roll, my lovelies. Get ready. All right. So that is what I am getting for you, pile number 2. Wow, what a reading. And we are going to take it to the extended reading next, and we're going to look at the next 30 days with love. We're going to look at who's coming in. If you have a question about a person, we are going to get more into that in our extended reading. We're just going to get more into your readings overall here. And we did see the King and Queen of Swords, so we will tap into that as well too. And I did mention an air sign person, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So join me on the extended, my lovelies, and take care, beauties. We'll see you again next time. All right, let's go ahead and get into it. We have pile number 3. Whew. Okay, pile number 3, thank you for coming to your reading today. You chose the red tea light, my beauties. Good for you. I love the color red. Doesn't it look good? I had my nails done this nude color, which I normally don't do my nails nude because I'm so pale anyway, but I don't know why I'm bringing this up to you. Pile number 3. But anyway, maybe some of you do your nails nude or wear that nude color. I think it's so pretty, but it kind of looks cool with the red, okay? I'm just blabbing, pile number 3. You know me. Okay, pile number 3. Your reading is called What is Coming? What's the good shit? Okay? And we have a song associated with your pile. We have oracle cards associated with your pile. And we are going to get into it. For those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, we'll have a follow-up reading to this reading, and we'll talk about love and romance coming up for you, pile number 3. If you're dealing with someone right now, what are their intentions? How are they feeling? We'll get into all of that, okay? So let's go ahead and tap in. Spirits, I just like twisted my neck and head like in a really fun way when I did that, like a bobblehead, okay. So pile number 3, let's tap it in. Spirits, angels, and guides. For my silly and fun and vivacious pile number 3s who chose the red tea light, let me connect with you and let me share in your energy so that I may bring the good shit to pile number 3, okay? So let's do it, pile number 3. Let's see, what song did pile number 3 get to go with their reading? Ooh, I knew it. I just knew it. I had a feeling. Right? Pile number 3. You guys got Feeling Good by Nina Simone, okay? And I love this song. As I was shuffling out the oracle cards, I was listening to this song and I got chill after chill after chill, just like loving Nina Simone's voice, loving her message. It's so wonderful, especially for those of you who've had any health issues or you've been feeling sluggish, you haven't been having your vitality, you haven't been connecting with your partner because you've just felt like blah, or you felt depressed or had the blahs. Oh, my dog is growling. Right, pile number 3? I mean, if you've just been in a crappy mood, but now we have Feeling Good. So let me read the lyrics. It says, here we go. It says, birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonfly out in the sun, you know what I mean. Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when the day is done, that's what I mean. And this old world is a new world and a bold world for me, and I'm feeling good. Oh yeah, pile number 3. Anyway, I don't know how to sing anything, but I love this song, and I am so happy that you guys got Feeling Good, because you're gonna start feeling a lot better, and maybe you're already starting to feel that way now, and this is gonna add to it. All right, pile number 3. So let's see what good shit is coming for pile number 3. Ooh, we have the Queen. I love it. It says, I am an empowered feminine leader, regal, courageous, loyal, powerful, compassionate, intuitive, responsible, knowledgeable, and trustworthy. And this is associated with the moon, and we have the Queen. I love that. I feel Sagittarian energy in this pile, Leo energy, Aries energy, Cancer energy as well, Taurus energy, fucking Scorpios up in here, right? It's like, you know how I feel, pile number 3. The Queen. All right. You guys are like, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. I love that. Ooh, oh my God, pile number 3. Wow. You guys got true love come to me. True love shall come to me. As I do will, so mote it be. Oh my God. Well, some of you guys are, you're a queen, even if you're a man or a woman, I don't care. You're still a queen, baby, in my eyes. And You guys are saying true love, come to me, right? And I love that. You guys, I feel like you guys are interested. You want to meet that person. I feel like your guys' heart, you have your hand to your heart. I mean, I feel like you're in your integrity, like you really do want that. You're like, true love, come to me. Some of you may have a lover that's at a distance, and I feel like if you do have a lover that's at a distance to you, or that you can't see all the time for whatever reason, this person does love you. And this person thinks that you're their true love too. Wow, pile number 3. And for those of you that don't have a love yet, like, get ready, right? Because the vibes that you're putting out there, pile number 3, Jesus. Let's go. Oh, look at that heart chakra. Oh my God, you guys. Yeah, I do feel like if you have felt like you've been feeling sluggish, or you haven't been feeling extremely vital in your life, or you've been feeling down, etc. I feel like Spirit is here to say, we will lift you up on the wings of love. And I do feel like someone really loves you or cares about you. For those of you that are already connected with someone, and if you aren't, this energy is entering into your life, and you're getting a heart chakra healing. Oh yeah, pile number 3. It's kind of a sexy song too, if you listen to it. Like Nina Simone, her voice is like very sexy as well. I love her name. I love the name Nina. I love the name Simone. I mean, I just love it. So cool. All right. Ooh, we have the skunk spirit. Know your worth, okay? So some of you maybe have been feeling like you aren't attractive lately, or that, you know, people around you don't really want you, or if they saw the real you, they wouldn't want you. But Spirit is saying that is not true. Know your worth, okay? And I feel like you're gonna know your worth, all right, with this, because this is the good shit that's coming to you. And you're gonna know how valuable you are, because you are a queen, my pile number 3. We have closure, okay? So some of you are getting closure on a situation that is no longer viable for you, but it is done in such a beautiful way, okay? And Spirit is opening a door that you probably can't even see yet, but it is a very curious and a very intriguing and a very amazing door, okay? And I feel like you guys are getting closure on heartaches from the past and from people who didn't love you and appreciate you for who you are. And I love these pinks and reds in here. I absolutely love it. And yeah, and I feel like Spirit is, you know, encasing you right now in gold, even pile number 3, okay? And I feel like some of you have a guide here too that's watching you and is holding this door for you. And it's just a matter of, you know, you seeing what new door is gonna pop out here after you kind of leave this situation, all right? So you guys are getting closure on something that you know is not for you in the future, but better things are ahead here. Yeah, we have cleanup on aisle 5. Too messy, drives a Virgo insane, a dirty mouth, okay? So definitely you're getting closure on somebody who didn't value you, who kind of made you do all the work in the connection. Or you may have a history of kind of being around people like that who expect you to kind of carry the weight of the connection and for you to do everything in the connection. And I feel like Spirit is closing the door on that for you right now. And for some of you that have felt, you know, perfectionism or the need to be perfect, or you've been beating yourself up on things, Spirit is saying, let it go right now. Clean up your own thought processes, clean up your own mind, because you're meant to live from the heart, pile number 3. Like, you're meant to share your heart. We have semi-sextile and allowing, okay? So I think you guys are gonna encourage your heart to have healing. You're gonna encourage growth in yourself, and you're gonna allow yourself to be human again. I feel like some of you have been feeling like you need to be perfect, and you may have gotten run down because you were doing too many things or working too hard, etc. And Spirit is saying here, allow yourself to just be in your heart space for a while, okay? Ooh, nice. Pile number 3. You guys have love or V. Venus. So we could have Tauruses or Libras or people with that in their chart here. But things are about to become a lot more charming, a lot more beautiful, a lot more graceful, a lot more like you imagined them to be. And somebody's crappy behavior, like I don't even feel like this reading is even about that, but I definitely feel like the crappy behavior of the past, or you feeling like you have to clean up in situations after others, is going away. And with the skunk spirit here, I think spirit's going to keep away from you the souls that are not meant to be near you now, because it is all about love and grace and beauty. Pile number 3. I'm loving that. Like you're allowing love into your life. We have, yeah, some of you are allowing love into your life. And if you met someone recently, like, hello, this is true love. Come to me. Pile number 3. It says number 29, the aquamarine star expression. I express my intuition with self-confidence and love like a motherfucking queen, right? Pile number 3. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I love this aquamarine star because she is very graceful. She is very beautiful. She's very talented. Yeah, and nobody can hold a candle to her or him if you're a him watching this. And we have the Emperor here. So you guys are taking control in situations where you felt like you were the fall guy, or you were the one that always had to, you know, people were letting you down, or you were always the one that had to kind of pick up the extra slack. And I feel like, you know, you're like, hell no, I'm not doing that anymore. I am, you know, I'm on my own journey here, and I'm more determined than ever to, you know, to go about things the way that I want to do them, okay? And to persist forward with, you know, my agenda and what I want for my life, okay? And the Emperor has a lot of stamina, I would say. You know, there's a lot of stamina here. There's a lot of staying power. So, you know, if you have felt like you haven't had a lot of staying power or stamina, I feel like this is about to come roaring back for you. And this is Aries energy, okay? We have compromise, right? So again, with the Libra energy here, with compromise and justice, I feel like you're finally being recognized for what you contribute in situations and what you do and the effort that you make. And that you are no longer like, you know, you are seen for the person that you are. And you're not gonna, I feel like you're not gonna have to compromise the things that you really care about anymore. All right. I feel like you are going to get what you want. Pile number 3. Yeah, we have joy and stability. We have number 4 of wands here. Okay. So I do feel like for some of you, if you've been having arguments with your person, or things have been messy lately, I do think things are going to stabilize. I do think things are going to even out here. And I do think that you both are going to come to the correct conclusion here. And it is about opening up your hearts, okay? And getting closure on anything from the past. So let's go ahead and see what is coming through here for my pile number 3s. What is the good shit? I feel like some of you guys too are gonna be, I mean, you're gonna be really happy with joy and stability here. I feel like you're gonna love your home more than you have in the past too, or you're gonna make a new home with someone that you're really gonna love, okay? And I feel like some of you may be moving too, especially if you have someone who's not near you, and you're getting closure where you're at. And yeah, and don't be nervous is what I'm getting, pile number 3. Don't be nervous. It's gonna be okay. So let's go ahead and see what's the good shit coming to pile number 3. We have 9 of wands, okay? So you're being very strong here. You're being very determined and very strong. And this card actually is called Great Strength, and it is about physical endurance as well. And I feel like some of you have felt like I said, like maybe you haven't been physically feeling the greatest. And I feel like you're going to feel better. And it is about being active, taking walks, going in, doing things for yourself to kind of build that strength up. And Spirit's saying, go ahead and do that. because, you know, it's going to make you feel better overall, and it's going to increase those good endorphins. Okay, and we have strength. Look at this. Look at your vitality. We have the card of great strength, and then we have literal strength coming through. Yeah, so I do feel like you guys may have been feeling a little bit weak physically or having some health issues, etc. And you're not going to feel that way forever here. You're not going to feel that way forever. I feel like your immune system is going to start kicking ass here. I feel like you're going to be very strong and in your truth, very protective of your energy, not letting everyone come and kind of take your time. And you're going to be, if you have children, you're going to be very protective of your children too. And you know, and you can morph from one minute you're like a regular person and the next minute you're like a fierce lion. Okay. And it's a new dawn, it's a new day and a new life for me, and I'm feeling good, right? We have the 7 of Wands. Wow, you guys are, yeah, there may have been a situation with a romantic partner here where someone was insisting on their way and you felt like you couldn't really express yourself or you couldn't hold your ground. And number one, I'm seeing that these situations are shifting and that it's going to calm down and you're going to feel better here. But I'm also seeing that your determination and your strength and your ability to kind of stand on your own is what, you know, is what saves you here, pile number 3. And it's impressive. It's impressive. What a bounce back and what a comeback you're going to have, pile number 3. We have 8 of Pentacles. You're finally going to be able to focus and do your work like you want to, okay? You're finally going to be able to get after the hobbies and projects and things that you want to get done, all right? And you're going to start to feel really good and productive again. And you're going to start to feel less drugged down or beleaguered by things. And you're going to be very sharp and very focused, very determined on what it is you want to do. Yeah, and this comes after a period of really going within here and really, you know, and really being in your heart space and really relaxing and sleeping, getting the right amount of rest, really taking care of yourself here. And I think, you know, in the song too, she says, sleep in peace when the day is done. That's what I mean, right? And true, right? If some of you haven't been, you know, you've had nightmares or you haven't slept well, I feel like you're going to be able to do your work with a lot of vitality and a lot of strength here. And then I think you're going to sleep well when the day is done, right? Let's see, what's the good shit coming through for pile number 3 with regard to love? Spirit, what's the good shit? Yeah, Spirit's like, isn't that enough? Without your health, you don't have everything. No, we want more, Spirit. What's the good shit? What's the good shit? Do you feel like you have to compromise all the time, pile number 3? Like if you get something good, then you can't ask for anything else? Spirit's saying that's not it. You can ask for other things here too, all right? So what's the good shit when it comes to love here? Oh my God, 2 of Cups. So talk about a reconciliation and a reconnection and just a genuine connection with another soul that, you know, shares the same love in their heart for you as you do for them, okay? And I do think your guys' energies are going to mix and mingle, and I do think you're going to connect, and this could be a very sexual, I almost look at this as a very sexual, I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of intimacy, okay? Ace of Swords, yeah, your guys' mind is open, it's a new dawn, it's a new day, and I'm feeling good. I think for those of you that haven't met anyone yet, I think your mind is slowly opening to this. And I think that you're ready to channel in, you're ready to channel in a better a better mental state here when it comes to love and what's possible, okay? It's like believing in the impossible dream, right? And it's coming for you, pile number 3. It's coming for you. Let's see what's coming through with regard to love. Okay, so those old days where you felt like you didn't understand who you were or what was happening, or you were left in the fog, or you didn't know what the truth was about a connection, those days are coming to an end. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. We have the Star and the Queen of Wands. So I feel you're like, look, here I am, you know? And I feel like, you know, it's written in the stars. It's so weird because I just got the name Dwight, 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 which is crazy because because maybe you said that word, or somebody knows that word, or it's somebody's middle name, or you know someone in your life with that name, but I just got that name. I also got the word York, W-O-R-K, York. Okay, I don't know where that's coming from. It could be part of New York or something, but anyway, I mean, definitely I feel like you're pulling close to you, pile number 3. You're pulling what is meant to you, and you're pulling it, all right? You're bringing it to your space. And when you do it, you're going to be so happy, and you're going to be like, there it is. That's what I wanted. That's what I was asking for all along, okay? And Spirit is going to be so happy to bring you this, okay? Spirit's going to be so happy. Let's see, what else can you tell me about love with regard to pile number 3, Spirit? What else can you tell me here? The Chariot. It's coming soon, baby. It's coming soon. The past, the heartbreak of the past, the things that worry you, the things that have upset you, etc. Those things are getting left in the past, and you're moving forward, okay? And with more determination than you've ever had before. And I think you're excited. I think you are excited. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good for my pile number 3s, okay? Awesome, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and take it to the extended reading next. And we are going to look at what's coming in for you love-wise, what their intention is. If you do know who this person is I was talking about on your reading, then join me on the extended reading and click the link in the description box. Thank you so much. Pile number 3. Okay, let's get into it. Let's see what we get. Spirits, angels, and guides. Here we are on pile number 4. Let's get into it. Pile number 4, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called What's Coming? The Good Shit Only, okay? And you guys chose the yellow tea light, or pile number 4. So welcome in, my beauties. And every pile has a song associated with it. And also, we'll be having an extended reading. I'm feeling really excited in your guys' reading. I'm like, oh my God, why do I feel so excited already? Okay, I feel like some of you have something really cool to look forward to, okay? And, or you will, like that's some of the good shit. So we are gonna have an extended reading, which we're gonna click the description box to my Vimeo channel if you're interested, and we will go more into your love and romance and what's coming in for you, what their intentions are, how they're feeling, etc. So follow me to the extended reading if you desire. And with that, let's begin. Spirits, angels, and guides, for my beautiful pile number 4s, please help connect me with the yellow tea light and the good things that are coming through for pile number 4. Let's get it. Okay, so your song that goes with your pile number 4 is, drum roll please, Boss Bitch by Doja Cat. I love it. I love it. So let's go ahead and get it. Let me read the lyrics from this song for you. And I love this song because she's really saying in the song, like, I'm not like everybody else, and I'm not trying to be cool like you. I'm not trying to wear what you wear or do what you do, but I do my own thing, and I'm still a boss bitch, which I love, okay? So it says, she says here in this song, I ain't trying to be cool like you, wobbling around in your high-heeled shoes. I'm clumsy, made friends with the floor. I'm the after, you've been the before. I've been the stallion, you're the seahorse. I wear the hat and I wear the pants. I am advanced, so I get advanced. I took it and I ran for it. I won it and then I stood on it. Money on the floor when we dance on it. I'm a bitch and a boss and I shine like gloss. I'm a bitch and a boss and I shine like gloss. A pile number 4. I love that song. Anyway, and I love how rebellious she is in that song too. She's extremely rebellious and she's not doing things like other people do them, and she's still being really successful in going after the opportunities that she wants, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the energy and find out what good shit is coming for my pile number 4s. Let's get it. All right, we have the Sage or Jupiter here. So we could have some Sagittarians in this pile or people with Sagittarius in their chart. It says the truth will set me free, right? I'm a bitch and a boss and I shine like gloss. It's the truth and it'll set you free, pile number 4. I love that. And I feel like this with this Sage, you guys are getting a gift of wisdom, okay? And you're truthful, you're truth seeking, you're emotionally intelligent, philosophical, and charitable, okay? And these are the gifts that you're going to be receiving here, okay? We have grace. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. So we have this wisdom to know when it's time to kind of break free from the crowd and do our own thing and become our own person, okay? And we have number 20 here, so some of you could be around that age, or you could have someone close to you around that age, etc., or something significant happen to you at age 20. But, you know, this is about being set free. It says the truth will set me free. And here it says, you know, grace and blessings come to me to set me free. And in this song, she really is being kind of rebellious and saying like, you know, I don't walk around in the way that you do. I do things the way that I do, and I want it and I stand on it, okay? And I love that. But it's not with grace here, you know, it's like it's going to take some kind of finagling or a little bit of harmonizing to kind of get to that place where you can completely be set free with this grace card here. But I feel like with the grace of spirit, you will be set free. And I do feel like if there's been any circumstances where you felt very limited because of your job or your friendships or a relationship or family, where you feel like you just can't be your own person, even though you have many things to share with the world, this is shifting for you, pile number 4. Sacral chakra. Yeah, it's like, what do you want, right? What do you want to create? And when you walk away from some of these situations and you're set free from them, what is that you feel and desire? Like, what is important to you, right? And I think that's the place that Spirit wants you to govern from. And I can see, you know, it is about intimacy. It is about sharing. It is about the goddess, right, with the sacral chakra, but it's the grace to be able to go your own way and be your own boss bitch. I feel like some of you may be starting your own businesses as well with this too. And it all started with the desire to kind of go off on your own is what I feel like. Yeah, we have the Bobcat spirit, number 8. Life is a mystery. Like as Madonna would say, life is a mystery. Sometimes we stand alone. I hear you call my name and it feels like home. Just like a prayer, you know, your voice will take me there, right? So yeah, I don't know why we kept, you know, life is a mystery right here. And you don't have to have all the answers right now. Spirit is saying, it's cool. You don't need all the answers right now. Just be with yourself, be in your sensitivities, give yourself that grace and that space to set yourself free and to be different than other people is what I feel. Because you're a bitch and you're a boss and you shine like gloss, pile number 4. Ooh, transformation. Look at that butterfly. I just hit you with the butterfly right out of the gate there. Talk about, you know, transformation and change and healing through grace here. Yeah, you guys are changing, and I'm sorry if there's any situations or people who would rather not have you change or become who you are or reach for that next phase of your life. You're gonna do it anyway, pile number 4. And I'm sorry, not sorry. When I say that, I'm sorry, not sorry, because I do think you guys are gonna be getting a lot of freedom, and you're going to be released on a new level here, like to do what it is that you want to do. And you're going to be seen for the unique and stunning character that you are. And there is no more hiding, I feel like, pile number 4. Okay. Like, this is, with the yellow tea light, the spotlight is on you, right? And why it happened this way and how it happened this way. Life is a mystery. Spirit's saying, don't even worry about it. Just take it. Take the chance when it comes, okay? Because it's your time to evolve. Ooh, damn, pile number 4. You guys got the sacral chakra with the sacral chakra. You got it twice in your reading. And this one is from my deck, and it says, take a creative risk, okay? And this is about you breaking free and not doing what everybody else is doing and following your own wisdom and having the courage to do that, even if you're not knowing where it's going to head. Definitely. We have trine and flow. So you are meant to flow in a new way right now, pile number 4. And it will be harmonious. It will be great. It will be grace. It will be, it will make sense. I feel like some of you are like, well, would it even make sense to do this or that? Yes, it will, and it does. And this new I feel like some of you are getting a new opportunity to either put your work out there or to take a risk in love, work, romance, whatever it may be, friendships. It's like, it's going to enrich you to kind of reach for what you want. It's going to enrich you even further. And it's going to put you in your creative flow. All right, pile number 4. We have 10th house of reputation. So this is going to bring you success. And people are going to wonder, how did pile number 4 become so successful? It's such a mystery. How did they get how did they get to where they're going? How did they become the king or queen that they are? How did they get there, right? People are going to wonder. People are really going to wonder about your journey. But your journey is so unique, pile number 4. It really is. And your flow is something different, okay? And you really have to follow your own wisdom in this. You can't be looking at what everyone else is doing and just doing what's safe or what has worked for others. You really need to embrace your own creative flow, pile number 4. I'm excited for you guys. We have the storyteller here, intention. I am the narrator of my life. Yeah, nobody else. Not the people that you grew up around, not the energies that are currently surrounding you. Not a parental figure who could have been very judgmental of you and your differences and the way that you were. None of that is, the true story of who you are. You are the narrator of your life, and you are the one that is going to set the stage, pile number 4. I love it. I so love it. We have 8 of Swords. So I feel like at some point in your life, you were not able to really see how you were a discernible difference from what other people were doing, or you were not able to see that breaking free from the status quo was so important to your success and your future. And I feel like now you're taking that blindfold off and you're starting to see why it was so important for you to kind of leave some of those relationships behind, or why it was so important for you to to recoil and maybe run from some situations, or why some people may have done that to you, that it really was divine grace and blessing, because this actually is going to even put you even further into your flow. Unlikely, okay? So Spirit is saying here that it's unlikely that anybody is going to be able to stop you, okay? When you're in your flow and you're connected to what it is that you want to do in your own creativity and you're in your path, it is unlikely that anybody else will stop you or that you'll even stop yourself, okay? Because you guys have the 10th house here, which is about, you know, your competence, your purpose, your empire, all right, your achievements, your responsibilities, okay? And when you're in your flow and you're just going with it and not questioning where it comes from, it's unlikely that anything can stop you, okay? And I feel like some of you may have doubted yourself with this unlikely card coming up, and Spirit's saying, no, that's not it. Like certain things didn't work out because, or were blocked from you, because ultimately you're meant for something even better than that. It is a mystery to you now, but you'll see, okay? With the 10th house, it's gonna manifest. Ooh, we have number 5, teacher. So we have the Hierophant here, all right? So it's time to stop listening to everyone else and find your own inner authority, right? It's time for you to kind of look at what others put out there and understand that some people play it safe because they may be worried about their reputation or where they're headed in life, or they may have other concerns, right? They're creating from a different space than what you need to create from. And it's very unlikely that you will find happiness or success creating from the same place that all these others do. And I think that you need to embrace that, and you need to say, okay, like I really need to take charge here of my own sovereignty. And what's going to happen as a result of that is other people are going to see your journey and probably try to imitate it or somehow copy it in a way, which is very, you know, and people may have already done this to you in certain ways, and some people may have made you feel less than and then taken your idea, you know. I feel like for some of you guys, right? And you're like, what the hell? And you could have felt betrayed or upset by that. And but Spirit is here to tell you that people may try to look at what you've done and sort of come up with a formula for that, but it's not going to happen, okay? Because you are just, you're your own unique person here, and you're doing your own path. And can people learn from you? Absolutely, with this teach card. And, you know, your reputation as a teacher and as a healer and as somebody who has wisdom and knowledge to share is only going to grow in more power and strength. And people are going to be like, how did that happen? How did that happen for pile number 4? We thought it for sure would never go that way. Surprise. Surprise, right? Pile number 4, you're a bitch and you're a boss and you shine like gloss, okay? Surprise, surprise. Yeah, and there could be some, you know, people that have judgmental or jealous attitudes to you, but Spirit's like, don't even look at that. They're not on the same journey as you. They can't understand what you're teaching and what you're doing, and that's cool. Life is a mystery. They have to follow their own path. It's all good. Just focus where you're needed is what I'm getting, pile number 4. Focus where you're needed, okay? And where you need to be. So let's go ahead and see. Spirits, angels, and guides. What is the good shit coming in for pile number 4? 10 of Wands. Well, the good news is that you're not going to put up with being overworked and overstressed or overlooked anymore. And you're going to give up trying to do everything like everyone else. Yeah. And you're just going to start getting into your own happiness. 11-11, 4 of Wands, 11-11 energy. And you're just not going to give a fuck anymore. Like, you're not down with the people who tell you that things have to be built or done a certain way. You're just going to stand up your own little shop here and do it your way. We have 2 10s, okay? So we have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands surrounding this 4 of Wands. So I feel like you're just finally saying, you know what? Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, I'm not buying what everyone else is selling. I gotta go do this my own way. And even though the safety and comfort of it may look easier in the end, I know it's not what I ultimately want. So I'm going to go build my own dream. 8 of Pentacles. I'm going to go build it and do it the way that I want it. I feel like some of you in this pile are entrepreneurs, or you're going to become entrepreneurs. And I feel like some of you may be in the spotlight with the 10th house here and the Hierophant. I do feel like some of you could be in the spotlight. And I do feel like there's going to be some people who are jealous of your rise to success, pile number 4. But don't worry. And I think you're going to surprise them too with this unlikely card. You're going to surprise their asses, okay? And they're not going to see all the hard work that you did behind the scenes. But in the meantime, you know, you are, and you're going to have the stamina for that, okay? And we have the moon. So sometimes you don't know. Like, I think you work with some chaotic energies when you create or when you have ideas, pile number 4. And I feel like you don't always know where everything is hidden, and some of it is fed to you through your subconscious or dreams, okay? And then you bring it into material form. And sometimes you're creating from a space of, you know, proving to yourself that you can do this and that you don't have to do everything like everyone else, and you can just listen, you know, to your heart and listen to your subconscious. And I feel like it takes a lot of guts to do that, pile number 4. It really does. You know, it really does. And I feel like, you know, you guys are, even if people like let you down or don't, or are shitty to you, or are trying to be after things for their own, you know, selfish purposes, I feel like you don't really care. Like, you're more concerned about, I mean, you may have cared in the past, don't get me wrong. I feel like this is the good shit. Like, you're not gonna care anymore. And I feel like, you know, you're just like, I don't really care anymore. Like, whatever someone else tried to do behind the scenes, or whatever shit they were talking, or whatever like selfish interests that they had, I don't even care, because I'm a motherfucking chaos god or goddess, and I'm just gonna spin this magnificent wheel, and I'm just gonna let spirit point me in the direction I'm meant to go. I'm gonna let the wind carry me, and I'm gonna follow the beat of my own drum, and fuck everything else. Good for you, pile number 4. Can I learn from you, pile number 4? Can we all learn from you, pile number 4? Yeah, and I feel like some of you guys are just gonna completely abandon ship on some situations. Like, you're just gonna be like, not today, you know? We have the Strength card here. The Strength card's been coming up a lot in these readings, right? So you have the strength to withstand anything. You're starting to realize that. You've been through too much shit in your life, pile number 4, to even really give it any more thought at this point. You're like, how can I press forward? How can I shore up my resources? 5 of Pentacles. How can I move beyond any kind of inner limitations? It's more of an inner game for you is what I feel, pile number 4. It's more of an inner playing field for you, because I think you've been there, done that, and seen it, okay? And gotten the t-shirt. What else good shit is coming through here? I think the doubt, the self-doubt is going away. And I think you're just like, fuck it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to put myself out there and I'm going to try it. I'm going to have fun doing it. And it's going to be my wish. It's going to be what I've always wanted. And I'm not going to let the naysayers or the people that would be keeping score here, you know, put me down. And I am just going to freaking go for it. And fuck my doubts and insecurities. I'm gonna get it going here, okay? And I love it. I love it, pile number 4. You're a bitch and a boss, and you shine like gloss. Let's see, what is coming through for love? Actually, I'm into your guys' energy, pile number 4. Let's go ahead and see what's coming in with regard to love for pile number 4. The Hermit, so you guys could have a Virgo coming in. Or you could have somebody coming in who's has a lot, have done their own self-worth and their own self-discovery. Somebody who's very keyed into their own patterns, and somebody who kind of shies away from, you know, the way that everybody else thinks and does things, and just goes and kind of follows their own inner wisdom here. And this is somebody who's like you, I feel like, pile number 4. This is a hardworking person who doesn't believe all the things that are out in the media or out in, you know, or just out in the whatever ether. This is a person who really examines things and really tries to understand what's happening in the world and doesn't follow the main, you know, like, oh, this or that. Like there's two parties, Democrat or Republican, right? I feel like this is somebody who's a little more like, a little more skeptical sometimes of certain things like that. And we have Empress energy here too. And I think what this person has been missing in their life is the boss bitch, right? Pile number 4. But I feel like this person has been alone for a while. I don't feel like this person has really been dating much until you come along, right? And I think you're gonna warm this person up significantly, you know, and I think that you're gonna meet this person at a time in your life when you have really sparked through this creative energy and you have really found your self-confidence. You're not doubting yourself. You're being very productive and creative, okay? And you're going to be a true match to this person at this point. So that should further incentivize you, pile number 4, to go after what you want, because I do think you're going to meet your soulmate in that process, okay? And that's beautiful. I love that, pile number 4. Good on you. Okay, we have 4 of Swords here. So Spirit's like, in the meantime, just, you know, in the meantime, when it comes to relationships, just be at peace and rest and contemplate and set your mind right and get your mind right, you know, and when the time, all in divine timing, when the time is right, this is going to come in for you. Yeah, we have Death here. So it could be a Scorpio too, a Scorpio or a Virgo, a Taurus or a Libra here. But I feel like Spirit is saying when the time is right and, you know, what's that song, like when the moon is on the rise and the da 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 da, like, you know, I feel like that's kind of when it's going to happen. It's kind of spooky in a way, like it's a spooky thing. And all in divine timing, after you've kind of blown through some of this energy and worked through it, and there's going to be a new beginning for you, I feel like, with love, pile number 4. And I do think that you're going to meet someone who's you know, been on their own journey just as you have, okay, their own unique journey as well. So I'm going to leave it there, and we're going to take it to the extended reading, and we're going to talk about, you know, what's coming with love and romance, what their intentions are. If you do know who this person is, we're going to dive into the energies even more on the extended reading, my darlings. So join me there, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much, pile number 4. Take care.